Hello to you all. I'm doing an extended reading here, following on from one I just did where we talked about a next move you want to make, something that you've wanted for a very long time. I'm going to link that video below. But as I was just writing the summary, I asked myself, why so scared? Why the fear? Where does this fear root from? Because it feels important, and I just felt like I left it hanging. So I've pulled another spread here, a different spread, a more past, present, future kind of spread. And what I'm seeing here is, in the past, you built something, but it's as if this thing was powerful, but you didn't actually ever get to figuring out how you did it, almost under what authority you did it. So you had this vision and you made a decision. These cards actually have these words written on them. You had this vision and you made a decision. It felt spiritually guided, and it sort of built itself to your surprise. And so you went on faith. In this spread, I've got 3 kings, and so this tells me about the power of it and how it just happened. I've got the King of Pentacles, I've got the King of Cups, and then in your subconscious I've got the King of Wands. And in the present, where I have you is afraid to make your own decision, afraid to make a change. It's like, for you, this feels like a big decision to make this shift. A fear of messing up what you've already built, a fear of going on your own authority. And in the last reading, what came up very much was how you retreated to do a lot of healing work, not realizing that it was very much about this baby we're talking about here. And so you've done all this healing, but what's been revealed through your healing is that while spirituality plays a big part here, you are the authority. You are your authority. And so there's a challenge here, a grappling with self-trust. And so now that this wheel is turning, things are turning, requiring you to make a decision, you're afraid. And the thing is, with those 3 kings that appeared, one thing that stood out for me was, where is the 4th king? Where is the King of Swords? And the card that came up when I laid the second spread was the King of Swords. I'm lisping now. The King of Swords. And the card says authority. And it's laid over the 2 of Pentacles, which is the decisions card, change, like making a change. And this is your struggle, is the courage to back yourself and explore based on your passion, what you want, what you deeply desire. In your future spread, in your future line, I've got the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Discs, and the 6 of Discs. And so this is, for me, the first thing I want to tell you is that these cards are not telling us whether you will be successful in this or not. This line of cards is telling me that this baby is about overcoming the fear of yourself, overcoming the fear of actually pursuing something that you purely just want. You just want it. And it's through sharing it. This did come through in the first spread as well, but it's through sharing it and celebrating your joy and just feeling into it, that this is going to be revealed. And on top of the King of Wands here, I've got the Five of Pentacles, which is you. This is in your subconscious. This is you not allowing yourself to follow your own vision. And the overarching energy here is the Ace of Cups, which is this opportunity you have to create something purely out of love. And on top of it, I've got the Three of Cups, which is about enjoyment and celebration, and it's like this is a collaboration with yourself. This is a collaboration with yourself. So you're being asked to trust yourself, to trust that you are worthy, to trust that you're enough. And there's a fear of your power. There's a fear of being successful here, to your own credit. And so this past project, it's as if you credited it externally to your guides, your spirituality, that's how successful it was. It's like you actually never took ownership of its success. You never stepped into that. And so now you're wanting to create something that, whether it's going to be as big or not, you actually just don't trust that you have what it takes and the authority to do this. And so it's like it's easier if you happen to just come upon something. But now when you need to choose something, you're afraid. And so I asked for advice for you. And the card I got is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups speaks of karma. It speaks of equal give and take. It speaks of, but in this context, it's reminding me of the concept of beginner's mind. And I'm not too familiar with this area, but what it speaks to me of is approach this from a clear slate, a clean slate. You don't need to load it with everything you've learned. The card says innocence. You're allowed to start something new. And while you're trying to load the legacy of what you've done on this, they're asking you to remove the legacy and apply the wisdom. The wisdom of this is that you were playing, you were enjoying yourself. You kind of just were getting on with like exploring, and you found something. And so what they're saying is, what you found was great, but you're here now, and believe that in exploring this, that's the wisdom of what happened before. In exploring this, be open around what you might come upon again. It's different, and there's no reliving what you've already done. You've experienced it, but now it's created a fear instead of adding to how you move going forward. And so they're asking you to take yourself back to that sense of free exploration that you had when you first started off with a clean slate, when you had nothing. I feel like that was I feel like that was very helpful. And I hope it brought you clarity, because I can feel how much you want this thing. Sending you so much love.